Pokémon Legends Arceus is looking pretty amazing, dropping brand new characters, lore to the game, and not to mention brand new Pokemon and Hisuian forms. That being said, what's up Pokechamps, this is your boy InfamousTrainer, and today we're going to be diving into some brand new designs we could potentially see for Pokemon in the near future when it comes to Legends Arceus and even further beyond. I expect this is going to be the trend for most Pokemon games after this, so I'm going to show off these amazing designs that these artists really deserve the credit for, so make sure you guys do check out every single artist with links in the description down below that links them down to their Instagram or Twitter accounts, because you guys got to show them some love for these awesome designs. That being said, I know you guys are excited to see it, so leave a like on the video, share the video out, and hit the subscribe button, and let's show off these amazing designs. Alright Pokechamps, to actually kick it off, we're going to look at some of the Pokemon that are not going to be regional Arcanines just yet, because there is so many regional Arcanine designs that I want to show you guys, so make sure you guys stick around for that. But we're going to kick it off with Blue Baskin looking amazing, keeping it a water and ghost type. I honestly would love for it to be a dragon type. I think this would add some diversity, but of course that would just make sense keeping it a water ghost type just like its counterpart, just because regular Basculin, red and blue are going to be pure water types if I am correct, and it has just different fin textures and like, you know, the overall look is a little bit different from the red one, which I think looks incredible. Now of course we have some potential regional you know, starter evolutions, which I'm really hoping for. I've actually showed this design off already, this one being a Zencro, which is going to be an evolution of the Rowlet line and is a grass and psychic archer, and I love this design so much. I love this design so much, but of course Fake Mans went even crazier and did one for Typhlosion into Tyfury, being a fire and dark type. I love it as well. It's so lanky, it's long, it's menacing, it looks amazing. Then you have Samurai, who I think honestly needs the biggest design upgrade. This one of course being a water and fighting type, definitely the typing it should have had at the beginning, but this looks remarkable, and I can't wait to see more designs like these in the future. Now we have a couple that are a little bit different, which is going to be a regional Dunsparce evolution, like Dunsalong. This looks incredible. Like, Dunsparce is a Pokemon that I'm honestly hoping does get something a little bit different when it comes to Legend Arceus, or something in the near future for Gen 9, Gen 10, or even other like side game projects. To keep it going, we have another regional evolution when it comes to the starters, and this is going to be Mika Arrow, which looks amazing, and I love it. Another grass and psychic type, which seems to be really popular for this Pokemon, which I think looks really good. I love the colors as well. Really nice colors. And then of course we have Sinnoh Burst being a fire and ghost type, but let me tell you, this might be one of the coolest regional variants that I've seen for this Pokemon. Sinnoh Burst, fire and ghost. I mean, it does not get better than this. And of course you gotta have one for Samurai, and this one being a water and dark type. Again, just kind of showing off more of that fighting prowess. I love how chunky it is. I like how powerful it looks. It looks like it can take some hits, deal some hits. I love this design. Again, I think that the Samurai, the Oshawott line needs the most when it comes to this, to really show this Pokemon just how great it's going to be. Of course, you have Hisuian Rufflet, which again, I don't think is going to be a thing, just because I'm pretty sure they did confirm it's a regular Rufflet evolving into the Hisuian Braviary. But if they give us one, I like it. It looks simple. The design is awesome. You guys will see a couple variations of these. They look incredible, right? Then of course we have ourselves a fire and grass type, a Decidueye evolution. This or Decidueye form, I guess you can say. This looks incredible. This is definitely a little bit different, but I love the tanky nature of this owl, like a tanky owl Pokemon. That just sounds really good. Like, why don't we have more of those like tanky owl Pokemon? Then we have again another Hisuian Rufflet, which looks really good. I love the colors on this Pokemon, from the white to the purple to the mystical greens. You just can't go wrong with that. And of course another Blue Basculin, which a lot of people are suspecting to look like this, because I have seen tons of designs really similar to this design right here. So I kind of expect it to look just like this. Maybe someone's got the inside scoop on the design, because everyone's looks like pretty much the same. Now we have some really cool Pokemon that has been shown off, I'm pretty sure, in other content creators videos. So I'm gonna first show off Hisuian Phantom, which looks really cool. It has the little like cherry blossom flowers on them, and it's a ghost and fairy type, a really nice typing that's going to evolve of course into not Trevenant, but I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be a Sakura, which again, ghost and fairy. It's going to be a Trevenant variation. Imagine you getting this instead of Trevenant, right, in Legends Arceus or another Generation 9 or 10 game. Again, this is opening the door for brand new things that we could have in the world of Pokemon. and it continues even further as we have possibly an Origins Arceus. Again, a lot of people have seen this in like other videos. I'm pretty sure Rowlet did one showing off this amazing design. The artist did incredible. I love it because of course it is based off of the original picture of like this beta Arceus, which looks just super weird and shadowy. Then we have Astral Unknown, which these are going to be known as Astral Pokemon, or Ancestral, my bad, Ancestral Pokemon. And this one looks crazy because Unknown is it's a weird Pokemon. It's a pretty strange Pokemon, and I just love how they kind of made that thing work and made it even connect to Sigilyph in a way which is really cool. Then you have your Magnemite, which is based off of like, you know, electricity and rocks, and kind of have the typing as a Alolan Geodude. I think it looks really cool as it evolves into Magneton, showing off more of those features, again looking awesome. And then Magnezone, or Magnastone, which I think is just a good play on words, and an awesome design that has a couple different variations as well. As you can see, multiple forms just depending on kind of what you're at or what area you may be in. That could be a really cool factor or something they could introduce into more of these kind of Legends games that I would love to see in the future, right? And it doesn't stop there, as we have Ancestral Shellos, so my boy the Pokéraph eating them slugs left and right with this brand new form, which I think looks really cool. It is a common ancestor of East and West Sea Shellos, which I think looks really good. I like it. It kind of plays into both of those Pokemon really well. And of course, this Pokemon has to have an evolution with Gastrodon, and again, this one actually being a different typing, not Water Ground, but Water Dragon. This is cool to see. Where are these Pokemon at? Like, why can't we have more of these Pokemon? And of course, we do know that we are getting ourselves regular Shellos and Gastrodon in Pokemon Legends Arceus, so we're pretty sure we won't see these, but you never know. They can make a new one based on a different region and have these Pokemon in them as well. Then we have ourselves the original Porygon, which I have another one of these. That looks really awesome, and it's just a Dodo bird, Dodori, which I think looks really funny. But it fits well like an ancient Pokemon that inspired the new age. It's incredible. And last but not least, I believe from this list is going to be Ancestral Spiritomb, which is like, I expect to see this. I expect to see this in Legends Arceus no matter what, or any future Pokemon game, because this Pokemon is too badass, and with an amazing typing such as this, to not have more to do with the Sinnoh region and Legends Arceus and potential generations furthering it. But Pixel Steven went crazy with designs lately, as he made one for also Shellos, which I think looks really good as well. Has that black with the yellow and the light. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. And again, if you're a Gastrodon fan, you can't tell me this design does not look good. You straight up cannot tell me it does not look good. And it doesn't stop there, because we have ourselves one for Girafarig being a normal and fairy type. Girafarig is a Pokemon that just gets overlooked just like Stantler, so I think this is a perfect game or perfect series of games to come out that could actually introduce and boost up Pokemon that just don't get the love. And I think Girafarig is one of those Pokemon that just doesn't get the love. And the shiny form it plays back on the original colors without having the super dark tail on it. It looks so good though. You tell me you couldn't pick up this Pokemon. You wouldn't pick up this Pokemon. I know I would use this Pokemon, like without a doubt in my mind. Then next up we have some brand new iterations again of the starter Pokemon, which I think looks honestly like some of the best I've seen. This one being Feudal and Grass and Dark. It looks like a ninja in the night. I mean, again, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with this. You also have yourself Cinderace, yes, being a fire and fighting type. Now, I'm not a huge person on that typing, because I still believe that typing is very saturated. We haven't had it in tons of generations since Generation 5, but I just feel like I don't want that. I would still love for this Pokemon to either be a fire rock, fire ground, fire dark. I mean, there's so many things you could do, so I can't wait to see, and I'm hoping they give us something when it comes to Legends Arceus, brand new regional forms for starters, or even in different generations, because it just adds more depth to those Pokemon, right? Then of course, Samurott being the big one here, being Cryowott, water ice type. I love it. This is one of the nicest designs I've seen, making it bipedal, make it more of a samurai. I think it looks really good. And then we're going to go into another one, which is going to be more precisely on our boy Rowlet line here. The Hisui looking incredible. That name is kind of crazy, but again, Grass and Dark having those big ninja vibes. I think is what really makes that Pokemon awesome. And then showing off this right here again, Kaijimon has been really killing it on design, so you guys are gonna love these. And this is going to be a normal and grass paper Pokemon, which really reminds me of Porygon. This one's going to be Papagon. So I think this is going to be like the OG Legends Arceus version of that Pokemon, and that's, I mean, it starts with a piece of paper, and it could have originated with like an actual bird to a piece of paper to making it digitally, and you get Porygon 2, Porygon Z. Like there's just so many cool ways you could go about it. Now next up is going to be Hisuian Vulpix, which honestly I think is going to be a solid counterpart when it comes against the Alolan form, being a fairy and fire type. Can't even get words out because the design is so good. I mean, I don't even know what to say. The design is awesome. The design is awesome. It does not, like, there's nothing else to say, and I just love that it kind of has that ancestral feel to it. And I could see this Pokemon being in Legends Arceus for sure alongside Rowlet, and that would make it awesome. Magikarp looking in a different form, because I'm pretty sure, I think it said somewhere that Magikarp used to have a ancestor that was a lot stronger, and now of course that one would be even tougher, which I can see that being a water dragon type and evolving into a water dragon type instead of a water flying type, like ourselves having with Gyarados. But you never really know when it comes to that Pokemon. Then a new evolution, which I think looks really, really good. It's just a new form. Kind of leading up to Gloom, and this is awesome. It kind of plays more into that Arceus in the Japanese art style, and just kind of that feudal saga of time. It looks good still being a grass and poison type Pokemon. Then we have some really cool ones which actually plays on some of the characters. That going to be Baltoy and Iron Doll, which I think looks really cool being a steel psychic type. I think this looks really cool because if you guys notice on the professor, he has kind of like this claydol design, which of course, if you know that in most Pokemon games, those designs on people's clothing does translate to Pokemon in the game, and that could be a brand new Baltoy and Claydol variation, which honestly I kind of think we're going to see here soon. And then the one that's also really awesome is going to be a brand new Lotad, Lombre, and instead of Ludicolo, Ludicappa, being a I'm pretty sure this is going to be Ghost and Water type, kind of based off of the spirits and in history, which I think looks really cool. The Kappa, which I mean, oh my goodness, I like Ludicolo, one cool Pokemon, and then turning it into a badass psychic water type, or sorry, ghost water type. That is phenomenal. You're knocking out of the park right there. Then we have some brand new ones I kind of pulled up right before I recorded the video, which is going to be Hisuian Primate, which is going to be an ice and fire type. So its anger is going to melt the ice, making it steamy. So this one is going to be Mankey, of course, the little monkey, monkey pig. It's so sad in there, but when it gets angry, the steam melts. Yo, it looks really good. I like this, and it's even drawn in the old Pokemon art style, which even kind of for me kind of pushes it even further. And on that same note, you're gonna have Hisuian Quagsire, which is crazy to me. To have a Pokemon that is so derpy, looks so serious, being a water and psychic type, is blind, intelligent, and a very dangerous Pokemon compared to the derpy one that walks around in the current Pokemon games. I think this is something that is awesome to like change the personality of this Pokemon, which looks really, really cool. And the last but not least on the list, something I would love to see. This one's not going to be a Hisuian form. This is just something I saw. Again, Kaijimon really killed it with a potential regional variant. Of course, they should be giving something to other Pokemon too as far as starters. Imagine if they gave us one of these Pokemon here. This one's going to be a dragon type Charmander, Charmeleon, and a dragon fire Charizard, which I think is one of the coolest Pokemon designs out there. I love the galaxy wings. I love the more mystical feel to these Pokemon. And again, I would not be surprised if Pokemon at some point decides, hey, we're gonna give Kanto Pokemon, for all the Gen 1 fans, these brand new forms as well. But we never really know. But I want to show you guys the brand new Arcanine forms, because there's a lot of those to show you guys. Now, when it comes to Hisuian Growlithe and Arcanine, there has been so much art for this Pokemon. Rowlet is going to be a very popular Pokemon in the world of Legends Arceus, and Arcanine is going to be very popular as well, with no surprise. So we have a brand new piece of artwork done by Elite Four showing up a dragon and rock type Arcanine, which I think looks epic. I love how the green separates the colors, and it still looks like a Growlithe, but it has that nice black outline on the lips, kind of looking like that statue, which of course it is based off of. And then kind of jumping into some other pieces, we have this one here. I love the black turfs. I love how his eyes are covered, because I honestly do believe that the design for Arcanine is going to keep its eyes covered, because I think that's more of how the statue looks. Then we have ourselves one that I think also looks really good. I mean, like look at it, it's holding a fireball, kind of like how Cinderace would. Again, this Pokemon, and as far as Growlithe, is going to be a fire and rock type, so I'm pretty sure the fire typing is going to transfer over, and I just love how it just kind of flows out nicely on the face. I mean, looks really good. Again, we have a lot of these to look at. This one actually being a dragon and rock type Pokemon, Dracanine. I love the darker red. I love the little beard, like the goatee on it. I think it looks really, really good here. Then we have, again, Hisuian Arcanine looking incredible. The eyes are covered here, more pink in the ears. This one reminds me more of a common Arcanine though, so I think it's pretty solid for the most part, right? You have one with more black on the eyebrows, looking a little bit more menacing, I kind of feel, out of the bunch that we've seen so far. And then kind of going back to this green pearl, which is, I guess they hold pearls as well in those statues. And they're giving it a green horn. I just love the green because it breaks apart those colors a little bit more and just adds a little bit more to the design. This one probably looks the most menacing out of the bunch. Like you honestly can't tell me this doesn't look menacing, because it looks like a beast, something that would honestly rival even Entei in battle, which I think looks really, really cool. I love the design that's going over the face, but it has like these more menacing curl patterns, and it looks really good. Then my boy Luan, who I just did a region on. If you guys haven't checked out the medieval Gen 9 region video, check it out. He's doing an amazing design here, which I also think looks really, really good. Dude, keep up the great work. I can't wait to see your future projects. I like this one a lot. Then we have one that has a really good take. You know, of course, you have rock, you have fire, why not make a volcano? Look at the black curly fur on it. It looks remarkable. If anything, I hope that the shiny has black fur. If anything, I hope this shiny for this Pokemon, when it comes out, has black fur. Then we have a male and female variation of this Pokemon. One is holding, of course, the Growlithe, which is going to be the female, and one is holding the orb, being the male, which I think was really good. But I would have kind of added a little bit something else as far as curl patterns, or making the turf smaller for the female, just to make them look pretty different. But I think they look both really, really good. Then we have one that kind of really takes shape of those horns on the top of Growlithe and curves them out, which I think looks really, really solid as well. And jumping into this one, it's, again, these designs, they're not going to be too different from each other, but they all look really, really good. The blood orange with the fangs coming up, holding that fire. I really want this Pokemon to hold some fire. I think I really want to have this Pokemon show, like, hold the fireball. I think it's just really awesome to see. They're showing off more designs. Yo, let me tell you, Pixel Steven has been going crazy. He's been going crazy with designs, but again, this one looks just crazy as I don't know what. This one's gonna be Arcanine, and it looks so good. It looks so good, of course, keeping in the rock fire typing, but having like the bee design on it, the super curly fur, the draconic like horns on it. I mean, you can't go wrong. This one being Arcanine, but it's going to be a fire and steel type, a fire combination. Funny enough, right? I think this looks really good. I think it looks beefy as hell on them legs too, which is really awesome. I expect this Pokemon to be pretty fast. And on the spectrum of that, what if the Pokemon turned into a psychic and rock type? And starting off the design here, also by Wasmon, he looks incredible. I think this looks really good. Again, that green breaking it up, that blood orange or blood reddish orange color. It looks really, really good. Again, more classic design on the potential Arcanine variation. And then same thing here, but this one has like some pretty dark and menacing eyes. I think it looks good, but yeah, definitely a little bit scarier. Again here, kind of showing more of the stature. This one looks big and burly and really tanky. I like this design as well, and it looks really spiky too. Like you don't wanna lean on this Pokemon too much. You get a more of a horns aesthetic here, and again holding that rock at the bottom of its feet. Then I love this design a lot actually, because it covers the face, but it enters that green with the mystical feel, and it's just a nice counteraction with that kind of Arcanine orange, which I think looks good as well. This one that I honestly, when I first saw it, thought it was a mega evolution. I thought this was a mega evolution of that potential Pokemon, because it looks like a straight up mega that would tear you to pieces. And then of course, one of my favorite designs that I've actually looked at on here, I love the fact that they have actually switched the colors from a white stripe to a black stripe to a white stripe, and then having those tufts of fur look like smoke. Like that is remarkable. That is incredible. And again here with this one, he said himself jumping on the bandwagon. Max has actually thrown up a really cool design that I like as well. And then, you know, no surprise here that we have another one, and I love the turfs of fire fur going on top of his head. And last but not least, is going to be one of the coolest designs I've seen by Kevin, and this is going to be this really dope one with kind of reversing colors of making its body white with the fur orange and keeping the lines black, but on the spectrum of that, it does have more of a classic look, which I think looks really good. So this one being the original, this one being the shiny, I think looks really, really cool. I mean, you can't go wrong though, you guys. You can't go wrong with these designs. They look so good. But in the comments down below, let me know what your favorite Growlithe design is that you guys have seen in this video, because there is so many of them. Well, you guys have seen tons of brand new Pokemon designs, and not to mention tons of Arcanines that we could potentially see in Legends Arceus or other installments of the Legends series that I'm hoping to see kind of transcend into the next generation of Pokemon. Now, I want you guys to hop in the comments down below and let me know what your favorite design was that you guys got to see in this video, whether it was an Arcanine regional form or a brand new Pokemon that you're hoping to get a new form that you saw here. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure you guys do again show some love to the artists. I have every single link for every artist in the description down below, so go ahead and let them know that InfamousTrainer sent you. I can't wait to see what's in the future for Pokemon Legends Arceus, and again, the future of Pokemon. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave a like on the video, share the video out, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!